in about late 1971, we got a call from one of our schools, and it was Bruce. And he was asking Chuck to be in Way of the Dragon, aka Return of the Dragon. And so when we hung up, Chuck was so excited. I'm going to go to Rome, and going to go to Hong Kong, and be in this film with Bruce Lee. And he was just drooling. And I said, "You're not going without me." So I paid my way. So if you remember the scene when Chuck gets off the plane, that's when he got off the plane in Italy. Bruce was there with the camera. He shot him coming off the plane. There was no acting. That was Bruce. The creative genius that this guy had was unbelievable. And so he had some difficulties getting into the Colosseum. My wife is Sicilian. She knew a few Sicilians. I contacted a few of them, a little money changed hands, and we got in the Colosseum. And so one day I was sitting there reading a book, and Bruce came up and he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Reading a book." "Why?" "I'm not in this scene." "You should be behind the camera. You should be watching this. You should be watching that. You should be seeing that this is a hit." I never sat down again. And talk about the one-inch punch. If you played with Bruce, you got lots of punches. A lot of people, if you fast forward to Enter the Dragon, think those weren't real boards and bricks and bottles. But Linda can tell you they were. And I can tell you they were. Bruce got bit by the snake. Probably more than once. He got his hand cut in a fight scene with me because there were real bottles. And if you look very carefully into the Dragon, you'll see in my right hand different size bottle of different breaks. And remember, I had to fall in that stuff. And remember, Bruce's instructions to me, this is how phenomenal he was. He didn't say run at me a certain distance and then throw the bottle away. He said, take your right hand and try to stab my left pec, my right pec, it was right leg forward. That was the instructions. And so to do that with real bottles, you understand the possibilities of an injury, and it did happen. He got his hand cut after 6 perfect takes because it was a whole timing issue. My only job was to go at his right pec as fast as I could with my right hand and try to stab his right pec. And you saw the results. So the reality is, this was a phenomenal, phenomenal human being.